What's cracking, y'all? The heavy hitter, DJ Felli Fel, in the place to be. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I moved out here and went to high school in Los Angeles some years ago. Moved to Dallas, Texas when I got toward the end of my high school years. And then I've been back here in LA for about 11 years now. I got an amazing job on Power 106 radio station here in LA. I'm a DJ, I travel around the world doing my thing on the turntables, and I produce music. I've done music with people like Kanye West, Akon, Jermaine Dupri, Wiz Khalifa, Neo, Ludacris, P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on. I'm blessed to have a list that long. Basically, I'm in the music industry. I don't think there was any one song. I remember back in the day, my big influences back in the day were LL Cool J, UTFO, Run DMC. I could take y'all way back into time. Jam Master Jay was a huge influence on me, rest in peace. Jazzy Jeff is another guy who was a huge influence on me. Those things got me. I wanted to know how to DJ. I wanted to know how to make these beats. I would see these drum machines on the music videos, an SP1200 drum machine to be exact. For all my producers out there, you might remember the SP1200. And one day I was doing a house party and I saw this drum machine that this kid had, and I was like, that's that drum machine from the videos. And ever since then, I basically learned how to run it, and he ended up giving me that drum machine. So thank you, SP Will. I've been doing it ever since I was a kid, doing house parties. First and foremost, the beat and the hook. That's the gist of a song, you know what I'm saying? I really, that's what I focus on. I think that most hit records that you hear, the first thing that was done 9 times out of 10 is the beat, and then you put a hook to it, and once you know you got a hot beat and a hot hook, everything else is filler. Back in the day, I was probably in like 8th grade, an art teacher once told me that art can never be wrong. And you know what, that always stuck with me because, I think a lot of people are scared to show their paintings, or they're scared to show their ideas, they're scared to show their music or their talents. I think that was some of the best advice I've ever been given. I'm not scared to show my music and showcase my skills. And then, of course, we've all heard, never give up. And, I honestly, as corny as it sounds, I never gave up, and I never will give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can ever tell me that I can't do something. I never gave up on DJing. I went from doing house parties to DJing at clubs. I went from producing little records with independent type, not even independent, but no-name artists that were trying to make it, to producing, for some of the biggest artists in the world. I chalked that up as believing in myself and never giving up. How did I hear about Talenthouse? I heard about Talenthouse from this guy right here, my webmaster, Anthony Polis. When he told me basically how Talenthouse works, it was very intriguing to me because, I know some designers. I could have gone to them and said, hey, design me a logo. But when I found out I could choose from, a variety of different type of designers, that was real, again, I use the word again, it was intriguing to me. And here we are right now, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm a DJ, I'm a producer, you know what I'm saying? I do radio. And the one thing that's synonymous with all 3 of those things, if I had to name one thing, and I'm not saying go out there and design something around headphones, but one thing that's synonymous that I use is headphones. I use them on the air when I do radio, I use them in the club when I'm DJing, and I use them in the studio when I produce music. This is me in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying? I do radio in Los Angeles, I do clubs all over the world, and I produce music for a variety of different type of artists, and I do all kind of music from hip hop to dance music. You know what I'm saying? I love music in general. Even when I do hip hop records to this day, most of my records have a fun, party vibe. That's another thing that you can take in, designers. I like having fun. I like the party thing. You've heard, maybe some of you guys have heard my record Boomerang. If you haven't, go Google DJ Felli Fel Boomerang. You can see the video. The Finer Things, a record featuring Kanye Neo and Jermaine Dupri, to name a few. Fabulous is on that record. Of course, Get Buckin' here with Diddy and everybody. Go Google these records, listen to them, you get a vibe of what kind of music I make and what I like. All that music encompasses who I am, and I want to see that in my new Rock Hill Productions logo. Don't be scared to think outside the box. You know, I know it sounds cliche, but you know, I want to see something different. I will say this: I'm a less is more type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a real flashy type of dude. You know what I mean? Like, you know, keep it clean. First of all, I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all for taking y'all's time out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's flattering, and you know, I want to say may the best designer win. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to find out some more information, I think I tried to cover everything, but you can go to djfellifel.com and find out any and everything you want about me for the most part, or you can go to power106.com. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Rock Hill Productions. Let's do it.